Thanks for joining me. I am Jilyana, the Senior Program Director of Health and Wellness at the Southtowns YMCA, and I'm here today for our Healthy Living topic of the week. Today we're going to talk about 4 keys to healthy restaurant eating. So whether we're doing takeout food or going to patio restaurants at this point in time for Erie County, we're going to start making our way back out to restaurants if we haven't already. So let's dive back into how we can go out to eat and pick up foods from restaurants without blowing our healthy living goals. So there are a few things we're going to talk about today that also are applicable to when you're meal planning. So these are things that you still want to think about when you're doing your own cooking at home and planning your meals on how you can make healthy, well-rounded, full plate, my plate, our 5 food groups, all those things that we've talked about throughout the last couple weeks, how we can integrate it into either meal planning or going out to eat at restaurants. So let's dive in. 4 keys here. We're going to talk about planning ahead, ask for what you want, take charge of what you want, and choosing our foods carefully. So talking about planning ahead, lots of restaurants have their menus available online or their Facebook page or Instagram page, so you can take a look at the menu ahead of time. The things you want to look for is, first of all, are they serving foods that you are interested in eating? And are they serving foods that you can choose that help fit your healthy living and your food goals? So if they aren't even offering anything that's going to fit into your world, you might want to pick a different place. So check out the food that you want to eat, make sure they have it, and you can also check their menu for the nutritional value and what their substitutions might be. Also, my last little tip on this, number 1, is to plan your full day. So we still want to remember that food is used for a lot of great things. We use it to celebrate, we use it to mourn, we use it to comfort, we use it to a lot of things. So when we go out to dinner, usually it's an event, even if it's just get out of the house or meet people we haven't seen in a while, or get that date night in if you need with a spouse, a friend, your kids, anyone. So plan around it. Don't restrict yourself to not enjoying your food while you're out or picking up from where you're getting your food from. Have a lighter breakfast, have a lighter lunch. Make sure you can fit those calories and fat into your day. Also think about your next day, whether you went a little overboard tonight, have a better day tomorrow, eat a lighter meal, exercise more, things like that. So don't stress out too much about going out to eat, just fit it into your full picture. Key number 2, ask for what you want. So when we're checking these menus and when we get to the restaurant, when we are asking our server for our meal, we want to ask about low-fat, low-calorie options. Can my meal be cooked in a certain way? It's listed on the menu as fried, but can I get it baked? Ask for the amount that you want. What are the serving sizes? Can I get a smaller portion? Can you bring it to me on a smaller plate? And then ask for items on the side, dressings on the side, sauces on the side. If you want your rice to be on the side, so it's a smaller portion as opposed to circling the whole plate. So you really want to ask for the things that you want. Most restaurants, I've never heard of a bad experience of someone asking for what they want and it not being accommodated unless it's something that's already pre-built into the meal, pre-made, or if they don't have that certain ingredient. So just be aware of that if you are looking for, if their macaroni and cheese has pancetta in it, for example, they probably make that in large batches and it's already added, so you might not be able to get the meat taken out of that, but then you can just find something else that suits your needs. Key number 3, take charge of what is around you. So a tip for this is you could be the first to order. So we've planned ahead, we've picked out what we're going to eat. When we get to the restaurant and the 3 people that are with us order first, you're the 4th, and then you totally change your mind because what person number 2 said sounded so good, but it might not have been planned ahead and thought about how it'll fit into your day. So if you order first, you're going to take away your mind change opportunity. Okay. Remove things from the table that you don't necessarily need. So remove the bread basket right away or ask for it not to be brought, the chips and salsa. If those things kind of fill you up too much or put you over the edge, don't even have them on the table. The menu, if you already know what you're going to order, you don't have to take the menu that's brought to you, or the dessert menu if you weren't planning on having dessert. just ask for the menu to be removed so that you don't get tempted. And you can also ask for your leftovers to be boxed up immediately. Don't let things sit on the table in front of you, and that fork will make its way to the center of your table, and you'll eat more than you feel necessary based on being full. Our fourth key to choose foods carefully. So these are some words of things that we want to look for on a menu, or that we can ask for our foods to be made with. So baked, broiled, boiled, roasted, steamed, stir fry. Those are all words that we want to look for of how our foods are being cooked. We want to avoid certain words like fried, buttered, battered, sauced, deep fried, double deep fried, all of those things that are so delicious most of the time. And again, okay, in context, but if we're planning on a restaurant eating night healthy, these are the words that we want to look for. Also, words you want to look for in recipes that you're looking for if you're planning your meals for the week to cook. Okay? So again, a recap of our 4 keys to healthy eating in restaurants. Plan ahead, ask for what you want, take charge of what is around you, choose your foods carefully. At the end of the day, please remember, enjoy your meal out, enjoy your takeout. It's typically needed for our physical, mental, spiritual selves to go enjoy a good meal with good company. Please think about how it fits in your full day. Don't beat yourself up about it. However, there are things we can do to make that experience a healthy eating experience to fit into our health and wellness goals while enjoying our social time. So please let me know how these went for you. Try one of these keys to start. Try all of them. See how it goes. Leave some comments on this video or on our YMCA Buffalo Niagara Facebook page. I would love to see how your experience went, or if you have different keys that we could add of things that you've tried in the past that have worked. Thanks for joining me today, and I hope to see you next week for our healthy living topic of the week. Thank you. Bye-bye.